Warning! The following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Vietnam. Welcome back to Geoguessr. We have Black Helmet today. If you know your helmet meta, you know where you are. In fact, you could actually just figure out where we are by checking addresses. We are playing the wonderful Balance World. It's a map by Debre, 3-minute time limit. And it looks like we're in Chin Thang. If we could find the wonderful Chin Thang, we could get a pretty good score. However, I don't remember anything about Vietnam, so we're going to have some fun today. Helmet meta, I know some of them have black helmets. Some of them have blue helmets, some of them have white helmets. It's fun. If you remember them, you remember them. If you don't, you don't. I don't. Even though I'm the one who added it to GeoTips. You know what? Some of that stuff you kind of just, you forget every now and then. Actually, we're in Pyong. No, we're not. Yeah, we are. Alright, where is it? Where the fuck is it? We don't have to look too far south. We don't have to look too far north. There's not a lot here that is covered. It's 11 cities, I want to say. I know it's not Hanoi because Hanoi uses a white helmet. I know it's not Halong because that's Gen 4. Thang Hoa? I hate not knowing where we are sometimes. I forget if it's Dong Hoi that has coverage or Dong Ha. One of them has actual coverage. I think it's Dong Ha. One of them has trekker views. It doesn't fucking matter. We're just hedging it at this point. If we can find street signs, it might be one of the two unique street signs, although I highly doubt it. Here they are. We don't have the temple, and we don't have the boat, so let's just guess and hope for luck. Ends up being Ho Chi Minh City over by Ben Thanh. This is one of the more common ones. Ho Chi Minh does use a black helmet, but not much we can do about it. We have the back of what could be a black and white car, left-hand side of the road, black and white curbs. Tolak, and then Salamatan Patarina. I was hoping one of these was going to say, like, hey, you're in East Java, bro. Sadly, it doesn't, so not much we can do about it. We're going to continue looking to see if we can't find something that points us in the right direction. However, for some reason, this feels like it could be a glorious, weird spot in Indonesia. Is this the border? No, it's not. But there's Pertamina again. And obviously we already knew it was Indonesia, mainly because the stop sign didn't say Bahugati or whatever it says. It looks like we were entering a national park of Indonesia. 69. Nice. So I don't know what to guess at this point. It doesn't feel like Sumatra. It doesn't feel like Java. It could be Borneo, and it could be Sulawesi. And now that I said that, it's not the two places I said. It's going to be the two places I said it can't be, because that's just how the world works. Indonesia is currently being updated. It's not currently on GeoTips, but it is being worked on. Hopefully, we can get it updated shortly. My goal is, again, at the end of the month, which is 11 days from now, to have every country, island, and territory added at least a basic version. We actually found a new place today that I didn't realize we didn't add to the list, and that was the Coco Islands, off in the Indian Ocean, which means instead of having 5 countries left, we have 6. So we're going to have to go over that and make sure we're not missing any more. That does not include Antarctica, because as of right now, we cannot add Antarctica to the site. Eventually, hopefully we can, which means we can hopefully add the South Georgia and South Sandwich Islands as well. But as of right now, those 2 places we can't add. The site just won't allow us to do it for whatever reason. It might be because of the map we decided to use. It might be because we have something toggled that says don't include Antarctica. So we're going to have to look into that and see if we can figure that out. And then after I finish doing the Faroe Islands and potentially the Coco Islands, I'm going to look into getting the circles that are currently around Curacao to be around everywhere. Hopefully that's going to help improve their clickability. Because as of right now, some of those countries, like Gibraltar, are nearly impossible to find. We didn't find anything, we're just guessing, it doesn't matter. And it ends up being Java. It didn't feel like Java to me, but it's Java. It happens. Today's not a good day, is it? We do have the back of a white car, long antenna. For some reason, I'm thinking Russia. We are on the right-hand side of the road. Here's the back of the car. Dirt, gravel. We do have some hills. We do have some mountains. Typical telephone pole, painted blue. I don't think I've ever seen bottom of poles painted blue before. Kind of feels open. Rural might be a better word. Can't go places we want, so let's go away from the runner. Because he's chasing us down. Random guy walking just disappears into the woods. We have some trains. Haven't seen language yet. The road's in pretty decent shape. Nope, that's Cyrillic. Doesn't mean we're in Russia, though. But I don't think I've ever seen the bottom of poles painted blue. Russia usually does them in black. So I'm wondering if the blue is going to be region-specific in Russia. Because that's the Russian flag right there. Or if the blue is kind of just a mistake. Maybe it's not Russia. You know, maybe random country, Slovakia paints the bottom of their poles blue, right? That's me making a wild assumption. But I don't think I've ever seen a pole painted blue in Russia. And now I'm getting a phone call. Lovely. I'm going to throw it down East Coast. It feels more east than it does west. And it ends up being really close to North Korea. Like, really close to North Korea. And the town of Kasan. Arseny gets the best guess there, and we're not actually too far off there. I'll have to call whoever's calling me back later. Oh, this is glorious. Gen 2 coverage. Look at those mountains, man. These are snow poles, so they're not too useful. If we can find a bollard, that might be a little more useful. We already know it can't be a few countries. I, for some reason, feel like this is Gen 2 Italy. Okay. I don't think it's Switzerland because it doesn't feel like low camera, and I also don't think Switzerland has Gen 2. Could it be a weird New Zealand? Perhaps. We do have language. It looks more Italian than anything. So we would probably be North Italy over by the Alps. Swiss Alps. But we just not have had... It's not been a good day. It's not. I don't know if it's just death. You know, we're a little brain dead. We did do a lot of meta today, so we do have a lot of information that's currently swirling around in our heads. We did bollards, we did cars, we started learning the United States a little bit better. So hopefully if you guys were in the Twitch stream, you picked up something. That's the whole point, is to learn something new, and if we can learn something new, that's great. That's not the Hokkaido cabbage. It's not. The only places that could be are Russia, East Coast Russia, or Japan. And this is not Japan, and I don't believe this is East Coast Russia. So it can't be Hokkaido cabbage. Although if it is, we're fucked. Yeah, I don't know. Fuck it. Not a bad guess. Best guess of the round, looks like it was us. Arseny went with Switzerland. If it was low camera, it would make sense to be Switzerland. But it wasn't. That's the only reason we didn't go there, which is why we went with Italy. Austria could have been a good choice there as well. And then we have the good old UK bollards. And there's no trees around, so it's Scotland. Loch whatever. Loch Maff. We're renaming whatever this loch is to Loch Maff. If you guys can create a petition for the Scottish government, I'd love you forever. I think that would be the greatest gift ever, right? You get a loch named after you. We have toilets, which is probably not a town name. North Row and Bray. We also have Halon and Eurofifth. Could it be these bullshit islands up here? It is. Oh my god. Alright, there's Bray. Bray is to our south. Where is North Row? Here's North Row. That's to our east. So we're in between these two. It's pointing us to Halon and Eurofrith. Halon and Eurofrith. Here's Halor and Eurofrith. So here's Vo. I'm thinking this is the lock that isn't actually a lock. So when we return to start, we are very close. And we had to have just found this road right here. So right here, perhaps? And we got the perfect score. Even though this isn't a lock, maybe it is a lock. No, it's not. If that was a lock, we were going to rename it, guys. I think that's the first perfect score on those northern Scottish islands I've ever had. Ever. So, I'm pretty happy with that. We got really lucky that we decided to check there before regular Scotland. But something about that felt a little different. I think it was a lack of trees, to be honest. We got really lucky that we even saw Bray from a distance as well. 17,000, not great. Could have been a lot better. Calamity coming in first place, 20,606. Obviously, our Russia guess wasn't bad. It ended up being our Indonesia guess, which was really killer. Because not everyone got a good score in Russia. Arseny in second, actually getting a very good Russia score, but not quite everywhere else, even though it's still 20,531. Ben Keller in third, 18,418. Vietnam wasn't great either, actually, realizing it. We came in fourth, Jakarta in fifth, 15,230. Bo in sixth, 14,508. Cree in seventh, 13,857. And Dan, the meme man, in eighth at 13,842. Yeah, Russia killed a lot of people, so did Scotland. Most people got that it was Vietnam, maybe not the correct city in Vietnam. And most people guessed Indonesia. We had a few in Malaysia, but same general area. Yeah, Russia, and Scotland. Could have been a lot worse. But that's going to be what we call for the day. A little bit of a shorter episode. But we we weren't finding clues in a lot of those locations. Not much we're going to do about it. And we got really lucky towards the end. It actually only took us 1 minute and 23 seconds to figure it out. Not bad. That's not bad at all. We got really lucky here. So I'm happy about that. But that's going to be where we call it. So thank you all so much for being here. I am working on an absolute beginner's guide to Geoguessr. I'm also going to do an intermediate and an advanced, and maybe even an expert, and hopefully those tutorials will help people learn small things, big things, and important things. But until next time, guys, enjoy the rest of your day, and bye-bye.